Smart people dare to be different.
So, Brahmaku started talking to us about Christ. Now, whilst in school, I studied religious studies. I studied BK, RS, and I thought I knew the Bible. And of course, I had a Christian upbringing. My father was a very staunch Presbyterian. My mother was a Methodist. So I've never shied away from Christianity. But at that time, the three of us were all practicing Hinduism.
Are you serious?
I did practice Hinduism. I know the mantras like this. Even though we are talking about since 85 or 86 or so that I stopped practicing it, I've never forgotten one mantra. I could chant Om Trayamba Kam Yajima Hin Sukandim Pustiwa Danam Om Warukamewa Bretonia Minchume Shiamambita Hare Krishna.
What's the meaning of all of this?
Krishna Hare Hari Hare Rama Hare Mangalandi Satumi Stratwilia Kum Mangalandi Satumi Straswati.
What is that? Are you charming me or what?
Vishnu, Guru Devo Mahashwari Guru Shakshat Parabrahma Last Mystery Guru Namaha Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We practice Hinduism.
No, listen. What is that? All the things you were rattling, what is it about?
That is chanting about Rama.
What is Rama?
Rama is the god, one of the goddess of the Hindus.
You practice that in Ghana?
Yes, of course.
Oh, so people practice it. Okay, good luck. Oh. Okay.
So my guru was called Janakananda Gopa. And remember at that time it was Swami.
But you just told me you came from a Christian background.
That
so
is
why
what
would
I'm
you go
saying.
into
That way I've come a long way.
Oh my goodness.
It is the grace of God
we thank God for
that has brought us this far. And that is why when I'm speaking about some of these things, I speak about it passionately.
Yeah.
Because I know where God has picked me from. Yes. I mean, normally, it's very difficult for certain people to understand this. Some people, even in Christendom, even some ministers, some pastors don't understand some of us because they don't know where we are coming from. We've not come from the bread and butter point of view. In fact, my Christianity, I keep laughing at Isaac Quay. That my Christianity was not like him. He became born again when he was in secondary school. He was a teenager, and when he started preaching the gospel, I was not privileged. Now, I never joined Christian fellowship once in my days in secondary school.
Because they say you were very naughty.
But look at
beating everybody, doing all the bad things.
Well, my father at that time took all of us to karate school. And we were trained.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
So my father said that is what will make you bold. If you learn karate, you cannot be a gossip, you cannot be a liar, you will not go and hide behind people. It makes you bold and honest and straightforward.
Do you still remember some of the moves?
Yes, of course.
So let's try it and see.
Oh, no, you don't want to do that.
Oh, come on. Oh, I can try.
Panocha and Pakrocha and Anocha, I don't know. You don't want to try it.
Get up and let's try. Get up. Let's see.
You don't want to do it.
Oh.
You know, things like going, you don't want to do that. That's it. You don't want to do that. So so at that time we're practicing Hinduism. And of course we had not thrown the Christian faith away, but we are not born again. And then Brahmaku started speaking to us about Christianity. It was a different God I heard from my mom. It was a different God I heard from my dad. Now, that is not to say my mom and my dad were not strong Christians. My mother was everything. I mean, you know my mom. My mom will go and pay money to pastors to pray for me that when I grow old, I should become a preacher. My mother would take money, literally, to go and give to Methodist pastor, Anglican pastor, Presbyterian pastor, any pastor, Apostolic Pentecost, that when Lawrence Tetteh grows, her son, she wants me to be a preacher. Now,
hold it. You see what the power of tongue can do? Prophesy into your children's life. The mother did it and it has come to pass. I am praying so much for my children. And you know what? I'll tell you in due course.
So this was me listening to Brahmaku, Evangelist Brahmaku, talking to us about Christ. We're dazed. Now we're drunk, we smoked weed, we've done anything you can imagine. We're very highly intoxicated. Not just me, but Kodrankodia and Wilata as well. And then Brahmaku asked to lay hands on us. And he laid hands and I fell. Now, until that time, if I hear somebody has fallen, I think that the person is a witch or a bad person or an evil person. But I knew, as bad as I was at that time, I was not a witch or a wizard. No, a bad person. I fell. I couldn't get up. Kodrankodia fell. Wilata fell. Now, these are cadres of the revolution. In the heat of the revolution, wild people, some serving at the office of political councillor, some were the regional secretariat, some were at the district secretariat. And at that time, friends like Jesse Ankra and Sammy Donko and what have you. Some of those names were very powerful names in town. They were the heads of department. Kodia at that time was with Sam Gaba and Danagbodape and Kwekuba as the operational directors of the Office of Political Counselor. I mean, you can't just, Kodia was the chairman of the National Cadet Training School.
So were you into politics, or it was just by chance?
We were cadets. We went from school,
you didn't
from
really
task
understand.
force, and we did it. We thought we were being Marxists and we'd be being socialists, and we had aspiration. We learned, and you want to be there. Of
because
course,
from all that you've told me, I don't have any doubts in my mind that you are PNDC regime. But I see you flow with NPP more than NDC.
well, what a lot
Or
of people...
because your position allows
I
you
think
to...
a lot of people lose sight of the fact. At the time, PNDC was what was there. Even President Kufuor served PNDC.
Oh, yes.
So it is not new. To be very honest with you, I'm neither NDC, NPP, or CPP.
You are just a Ghanaian.
I am a Ghanaian
and a man of God.
who is a minister of the gospel who don't want to be put in any box.
Yes.
But the respect I gave to President Rawlings when he was a president was the same respect I extended to President Kufuor. And it's the same respect I've extended to President Atta Mills. I've related to all of them from every now, and all of them with their vices. That's how I've related to them. Aliu Mahama, at the time when he was the vice president, even though he was a Muslim, was coming to my crusades. This is no secret. Vice President John Mahama.
Hey, Mahama's like chopping
Yes.
rice.
Has also been to my programs. I mean, I have a relationship with them. I mean, that is one favor God gave me, that I relate to all of them. I'm giving them all the respect because the Bible says we should give honor to the one honor is due, and also respect and pray for our leaders in authority.
Yes.
So it's not about them, it's about a principle I have. And for me, it is very important for us to know that as ministers, we should not allow ourselves to be put in a box.
Smart people always believe.